What's up, guys? Lowlife Spider and MillerGirl15 here.
It's PlayStation Plus time.
And we are back after a 2-month hiatus. We took June and July off because we were super busy. We went to RTX in July, and now we're back to bring you the August 2017 games.
Vacation is awesome.
It is, and too bad we're back.
Unfortunately, vacation must end.
Yes. First up, we have Snakeball, and it is available on the PlayStation 3.
What happens when you mix Slither.io with Snake?
It's basically those two. It's those two games mixed up. If you remember, Snake was the game that you could get on the old Nokia brick phones.
If you don't know what Snake is, I don't need to talk to you.
And Slither.io is a web-based game where you're a snake and you collect little sparkles and you kill other snakes. In this game, you collect balls and try to score them in a central area while avoiding running into other players, the wall, or yourself. Because if you
must not be a cannibal.
Yeah, you don't want to eat your own tail. If you have a PlayStation Eye, from what I've read, you can actually take a picture of yourself and put it on the characters in the game. So you can, instead of having like a red face or a green face, you'll have your face stretched on their body.
Like the screen? Where like the helmet
they're like little
is?
TV guys, like the little screen, yeah. The game also has 3 modes: Snakeball, in which you try to gather as many balls and score them to beat the other players; Challenge Mode, where you navigate through levels collecting balls and then eventually open up the teleporter to the next level; and Ball Frenzy, which is my favorite. Basically, want to collect as many balls as you can and try to collect, I think it's 1,000 is the max that you can collect.
Go nuts.
Without crashing into yourself or the wall, because that'll cause you to destroy.
Classic Snake mode.
Up next is Downwell, and it is available on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita.
You poop bullets out your butt.
You don't poop bullets, you have gun boots.
It looks like poop.
So basically, your character was walking through a park at night and decides, hey, I want to jump down that well and see what's down there. He knows that there's monsters and stuff down there, but he wants to see if there's any other cool things.
No, in actuality, he's like, I heard people drop money in that well. I'm going to go get it.
Yeah, he just wants to collect
It's a
coins.
wishing well. I want the coins.
Well, I mean, kind of. You collect gems in the game, so
See?
I guess kind of like that.
Stealing wishes.
So anyway, he straps on his gun boots and jumps in. In the well, you'll find all sorts of enemies which you can kill by either shooting them with your gun boots, or there's certain ones that you can jump on as well. There's like floating like Metroid-type looking things.
You're fat enough, you kill stuff.
Yeah, and there's turtles and frogs, but there's also spiky creatures that if you step on them, you get hurt. You do have a set amount of health, so like here I have 4 health, so if you lose it all, you die.
And a set amount of butt bullets.
Right. If you're jumping in air and you shoot your gun bullets or gun boots, you'll stay airborne for a little bit, but if you run out of ammo, you won't be able to hover, but once you touch ground again, you will get your bullets back. You'll eventually come across time voids in which you can enter them to find treasures, or there's even a shop where you can buy different items to customize your gameplay, such as, like, eventually if you collect enough gems, you can change the color palette of the game.
It's dangerous. Take one of these.
Up next is Level 22, and it is available on the Vita.
Oh my gosh, it's my birthday, and I'm hungover, and I'm late to work. What do I do?
Is your name Gary?
Maybe.
Well, if you're Gary, there's 22 floors that stand between you and your office.
And your snitch coworkers.
Yeah, that too, and security guards and
They're
other
snitches.
things.
They're your coworkers.
You must sneak through them all to avoid being caught by your coworkers and security guards. You can use closets, newspapers, air ducts, cardboard boxes, and toilet stalls to hide from being caught.
Because everybody hides in the bathroom when they're at work.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can hide in a stall, and it doesn't matter because for some reason you don't lock the door, and they kick it in and find you.
Because you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be at your desk.
Yeah. You can find collectibles throughout the game that resemble other characters from movies, games, and comics, such as the Dark Bat, Clawverine, Solid Smack, Blender, and Hype Feet Boy.
Warning, the sound effects in this game are god-awful.
Yeah, I had to kind of mute some of them. Like, there's a part that there's a security alarm, and it's just like, wah, wah, wah.
It's terrible.
It was pretty bad.
I said, do we have to?
Yes, we have to.
We don't, though.
This game is actually pretty fun. I didn't think it was going to be that great going into it, but this is definitely a recommendation from me. Up next is Super Motherlode, and it is available on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4.
You've been sent to Mars on a top-secret mission. But what will you find beneath the surface? What are these strange transmissions? Have you been sent to your doom?
Don't listen to her. There's no strange transmissions. This is not a conspiracy.
Doom!
She's just a conspiracy theorist. Anyways, like she says, we're just mining minerals. There's nothing else to hear or see. But seriously, as you descend, you begin to learn about strange occurrences that happened to previous miners.
There have been people here before.
That's scary shit. You can play with up to 4 players to gather minerals and precious metals. When you collect the minerals, you will eventually have to return to the surface to refuel, repair, sell your minerals, and upgrade your digging machine with the money that you get.
Sell the precious.
Sell the precious. Eventually, you will come across bases underground, so that way you don't have to go all the way back up to the surface. It's pretty relaxing if you're into that kind of stuff. It's like Minecraft, except
just go down.
It's not just blocks you dig.
And down.
You just go down.
And down.
Down, 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 down. Up next is Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, and it is available on the PlayStation 4.
Did you like the Black Flag? Do you want to play as a different character? We have the game for you!
It is technically DLC for Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but on the PlayStation 4, you can actually download it by itself. So you don't need Black Flag or anything like that. You can just download it by itself and play it. You play as Adewale, a former slave turned assassin.
Remember that one guy you saved that one time?
He was on your boat. What was your character's name? Kenway? Captain Kenway?
Yes.
Something like that?
Yes.
He was his assistant. Let's call him that. The game
now
is set...
he's his own badass.
Now he's his own assassin. And basically, the game is set 20 years after the events of Black Flag. And Adewale becomes shipwrecked off the coast of Haiti while trying to intercept Templar activities in the West Indies Sea.
Why do the Templars always have to be corrupt? They're supposed
That's
to be
just the way they are.
They're
the bad guys.
supposed to be the good guys for righteousness and purity, and then they're always corrupt.
Because that's just the way it is.
And then you have a guy in your group, and he's like, "I'm a Templar, I'm a good guy," but then they find out that they're bad people in the Templar, and they're just like, "My identity has been corrupted." It's terrible.
Anyways, Adewale ends up joining a faction of freedom fighters known as the Maroons in order to eliminate the slave trade.
Maroons, huh?
Yes, not Maroon 5. You don't join Adam Levine.
Do they sing?
I don't think they sing.
Are they stuck on an island?
Technically, I mean, I don't think they're stuck on the island, but they're on an island.
They're marooned?
Shut up. And last but not least, we have Just Cause 3, and it is available on the PlayStation 4.
Is this crazy game that I heard about where you can do whatever you want?
Pretty much. It's just like GTA. You can blow anything up that you want. You can drive anything that you want, and it's just an amazing game.
If it has a motor, you can drive it.
Pretty much. It's an action-adventure game set 6 years after the Just Cause 2. You play as Rico Rodriguez, who returns home to take down the evil dictator, General Sebastiano di Ravello.
I love these names. These names are on point.
Like crazy. It definitely sounds like a crazy person, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
If you're a fan of destruction, then this game is for you, because pretty much everything in the game can be destroyed. One of my favorite things to do is use the grapple hook to tether like multiple items together, and then you can like retract them so that they smack up against each other. And if there's something that like an explosive barrel that you tether to like an enemy, you can blow them or put them together and they'll blow up.
To the moon, baby.
Yeah, to the moon. Just he flies across the map. You can also fly planes and drive boats, but like while you fly a plane, you can jump out of the plane and attach yourself to the bottom of the plane and shoot your enemies that way. Or you can jump on the roof and then jump off of the roof of the plane, deploy your parachute or your wingsuit, and get the upper hand on your enemies.
If you have the imagination, it's possible.
It's pretty much possible in this game. Unfortunately, there is no true multiplayer for this game. There's like leaderboards and stuff like that. But if there was, that would be just amazing, because who doesn't want to destroy things with your friends, right?
It'd be hella chaotic.
It's really surprising that they didn't add something like that to the game, since Just Cause 2 for the PC had a multiplayer mod that was like really popular. Anyways, those are the free games that you can get this month with the PlayStation Plus membership, and I'd like to hear what games that you are looking forward to or already playing from this series, and feel free to leave a comment down below. I especially enjoyed Level 22, Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, and Just Cause 3, and as always, see you guys next month.
Bye.